It's Friday. We're getting caffeinated. I'm a little grumpy, but I'm still in my PJs, which could only mean it's time for
a morning brew.
The Friday edition. Time for a morning dance party, y'all. Roll the clip. Okay. This week has had its ups, downs, and sidewayses.
It's an odd week, to say the least.
Yeah. There's been good news, bad news, and news that has tweaked a major Cuban nerve in me that we'll find out in just a second.
Yes, we're not going to allow you to remain grumpy-fied.
No, we can't do that. Me grumpy-fied is not a good thing.
No.
So I guess it is time for the news.
Oh, yes, the news. If I die later on today, y'all, you know that she couldn't help it?
Once again, we're reminding you guys of what's coming this weekend over in Kansas. You guys are getting a major ice storm. This is from the National Weather Service. They linked this from their Twitter account. So this is a supplies kit for basic disasters. If you guys don't have one and you guys still have time before you have to stay home, please go to this website. As always, just read the little caption down below, and it'll give you everything that you need to purchase in order to survive a disaster. And the ice storm that is headed your way, Kansas, isn't anything to laugh at. Also, in the corner of the screen underneath us, those are snowfall predictions for the Sierra Madres. You guys are expecting anywhere between 6 to 12 feet of snow. Not inches, guys. Feet.
That's when you're getting into snowfall right there.
Yeah.
Everybody else said there, well, we got 10 inches of snow last night. Well, these guys got 10 feet of snow last night. So
yeah. So once again,
top that East Coast.
Yeah. So once again, keep your eye on the National Weather Service for the snowfall totals. Be careful. Be safe. Be warm, guys. Please.
The Canadians right now saying, let's go to Sierra Nevada mountains and everything. It's gonna be break time here in a little while. Spring break for us.
All right, first news of the day, rare enough. Ronan is going to read it because I can't.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Obama administration ends special immigration policy for Cubans. The Obama administration on Thursday repealed a measure granting automatic residency to virtually every Cuban who arrived in the United States, whether they had visas, ending a long-standing exemption to U.S. immigration policy. The end of wet foot, dry foot policy, which allowed Cubans who reached the U.S. soil to stay but return any picked up at sea, is effective immediately. Cuban officials had sought the change for years. I'm not going to go through all of this. Basically, he slammed the door on everyone that was trying to finish getting away from the leftover Castros in Cuba. That's been a standing. We've been taking these refugees in since 1980, since they really started the mass fleeing from there.
And for those of you who want to compare the Cuban refugees fleeing and the illegal immigrants sneaking into our country, Cuban nationals flee to the United States not only to get out from underneath the Castro's tyranny and their communist rule, they do it to start a life for themselves. They become citizens in this country. They get jobs, they work hard, and they actually help the United States. They don't come here illegally, amass money, and then sneak back home to spend it with their families. That's the difference. They're grateful for being here.
They take the proper processes. to become citizens. I understand, that people coming across the border from Mexico, a lot of them do want a better life. They do want that here, but they don't need to be running off and hiding. This is what pisses off everybody, because they run off and they hide. Yep. They hide out with friends. They hide out with family. They hide out with people that they grew up with. I don't care. If you want to stay, do it the right way. If you're not going to do it the right way, get the fuck out. That's my rule. It's my standing rule.
My grandmother, God rest her soul, would keep her ear to the ground for any Cuban nationals coming to the United States. And she would reunite them with their families so they would have a home when they got here and a chance to get started to stand on their feet and hit the ground running. That's the way the Cuban people have always been hardworking people. Not to say the other immigrants aren't, but Cubans have always looked out for each other. And my grandmother has always been that type of person. She would always be abreast of who's coming in, try and find their relatives and say, look, they're coming in, they're going to be here, you need to go get them. And we need to figure out, how we can help them so they can, make a life for themselves here.
Okay. Well, let's go move along and everything so maybe we can get into some better news.
Yeah. All right, BBC, sports, golf news. Wait for it to load. There you go. BBC Sports Golf News. John Jacobs, former Ryder Cup captain and European Tour founder, dies at the age of 91. Jacobs, from Yorkshire, or Yorkshire, depending on what part of London or Britain you're from, completed in the Ryder Cup in 1955 before captaining the side twice, most notably in 1979 when European players competed for the first time. But it was in his coaching career and role in establishing the European Tour that he will be best remembered for. He served as the Tour's tournament director general from 1971 to 1975. John's legacy to golf is well documented, said Dr. Kyle Philpotts, the PGA's executive director. In addition to his accomplishments as a player, coach, and administrator, he is the person who made the European Tour happen, and he is widely acknowledged as the father of modern golf coaching.
I can remember back in the 70s, actually, seeing people talk to him, and a couple of people that they had gone to Europe and everything, and actually had played golf with him and everything, and they talked about it and enjoyed his company quite well and everything. He's a very well-liked man and everything, and we send our best wishes out to family and friends of his and everything, and we feel your loss, my friend. We feel your loss.
All right, now in the weird news, wanted part-time in Austria. A hermit? Vienna, wanted part-time, a hermit. Experience not necessary. Municipal and Roman Catholic Church officials in the Austrian town of Saalfelden, and if I mispronounce it, I am so sorry, are looking for someone to live in a nearby hermitage built into steep cliffs characteristic of the Salzburg region. But a second job is advisable. The parish website says the position is unpaid, and that's because it's unheated and without running water. The hermitage is inhabitable only between April and November. State broadcaster ORF on Thursday cited cleric Alois Moser saying the search is on for a person at peace with himself. Moser says a successful candidate also should have a Christian outlook and be ready to greet visiting pilgrims. Isn't that against what a hermit is?
Well, yeah. Okay. Hermit is kind of that guy that lives all by himself. He doesn't want visitors.
No. The more than 350-year-old building has been uninhabited since a Benedictine monk left in the fall. So, there you have it. Pissy news, weather, a death, and this really weird.
That is just...
So, if you want some time to yourself for a few months, just... ring up Austria, I guess.
Dial up, Bering and Sugar Tits.
Yeah.
Look, I got y'all a vacation spot. Promise you won't be bothered.
Yeah. Alrighty, now it's it is Friday, so we are having a little bit of fun. So today we're doing shout-outs next, right?
Yes, and we have to start off with a very, very special and important shout-out.
I didn't know you could fly a plane.
He's funny, he's Norwegian, and yes, Senpai has noticed you. It's Skeptic Llama. And a skeptic he is. And he live streams Let's Play games with tip jars. He also comments on stupid shit that Norway does, as well as what people do around the world. He's very entertaining, and he's very easy to listen to.
Yes, he was fun to listen to last night on that live stream.
Yep. Alright, now, next on the list.
Before we leave out of here, Llama and everything, I've got my shears ready. You just let me know when I can come pick me up some wool.
Yeah, cashmere is good. Oh yes, and he is a llama, so don't piss him off. He spits. Cinefix. I love this channel. It's not your usual movie list channel, even though it does have lists. They don't only cover contemporary and modern movies. When they do their lists, they go more in depth with the artistry and the direction and the production of the movies in their lists. They go way back and hit the classic movies as well in each of their videos. You can really tell that these people love any and all movies. And if you like movie entertainment and you like movie commentary, these guys are the guys for you. And I think these are also the guys that do the, let me see, trailer mixes, homemade movies. What's the difference? Yep. Their What's the Difference playlist pits the books against the movies. So if you're the kind of person that likes to compare notes, that's going to be the playlist for you for this particular channel. So come on over, give them a visit, watch a couple of their videos, subscribe, and if you really like what they do, hit that notification button and you'll get notified as soon as they upload a video. Figurative Art at only 574 subscribers is mainly an artistic and visual arts channel, but if you're just starting out in YouTube or you're trying to find other software and stuff that you can use to improve your video quality, he does have tutorials on how to use Audacity, VSDC, and other tools. So keeping an eye on him would be very, very beneficial for you because his tutorials, especially on VSDC, are very in-depth. He doesn't go too fast. You can follow him and see what he's doing and actually replicate it, because I've had to a couple of times because I use VSDC. So this guy is another really good guy to watch if you have any questions about either Audacity and VSDC right now. And he is uploading other stuff as well. So come on over, watch some of his videos, subscribe if you like him, and don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to know when he's uploaded anything new. If you like Spastic, if you like high energy, and if you like movie reviews, you will love Jeremy Johns. He is really entertaining in all of his reviews. He's funny. He has this rating system sometimes that he puts at the end of his reviews that let you know whether or not you need alcohol to watch the movie.
Yes, if he says I'm going to need, more than one beer to go see a movie, I'm not going to see that movie.
Yeah, no kidding. But he is really great. So come on over, watch a couple of his reviews, and if you like him, once again, subscribe or hit that notification button like I already did earlier this morning. He's spooky, he's funny, he's insightful, and he likes having guest videos on his channel. He is the Paper Ghost. He is where I first encountered an Ain Dragon from a couple of episodes ago with a really funny video on how to catch a paper ghost. He is a member of the skeptic genre on YouTube, and he does it in a very insightful, kind of funny, quirky, and snarky way. So you guys come on over, watch some of his videos. And if you really like what you see, once again, hit that notification bell to be notified as soon as he uploads a video. So, now that we have covered our shout-outs for Friday, it's on to the silly shit.
Dumb laws in Kentucky.
In Kentucky. Dumb laws in Kentucky. Throwing eggs at a public speaker could result in up to 1 year in prison. It was repealed in 1975, though.
But see, there's some people that really need an egg. Talking about you, Black Lives Matter.
One may not dye a duckling blue and offer it for sale unless more than 6 are for sale at once. Why the hell would you want to dye a duck blue?
I'm so blue.
It is illegal to fish with a bow and arrow in Kentucky.
Damn it.
Darn it.
There go my Native American roots.
I know. In Fort Thomas, Kentucky, dogs may not molest cars.
You hear that? None of your damn antics now if we take you to Kentucky.
In Owensboro, Kentucky, one may not receive anal sex. Oh, homosexual people, it's time for y'all to move.
A woman may not buy a hat without her husband's permission.
Wow.
That's right. No covering that hair up. No cutting your hair either.
And that was our visit to Kentucky and their dumb
That's all
laws.
there is.
That's all there is for Kentucky. You want to do one more?
Let's look around and everything. Why don't you go to Tennessee?
All right, let's go to Tennessee. Let's see what dumb stuff's over in Tennessee. Dumb laws in Tennessee. Students may not hold hands while at school. There's the Netflix one we read a couple of days back. In Tennessee, it is illegal to post images online that cause emotional distress without legitimate purpose.
Mm-hmm. In other words, you can't accidentally hurt somebody's feelings and everything, but if you're meaning to hurt their feelings, you can do it.
It's okay.
All right.
Ministers are to be dedicated to God and therefore not eligible to hold a seat in either house of the legislature.
Any person who participates in a duel may not hold any public office in the state.
Giving and receiving oral sex is still prohibited by law in Tennessee.
Stealing a horse is punishable by hanging.
No Christian parent may require their children to pick up trash from the highway on Easter Day.
It is illegal to gather and consume roadkill. Is this really a fucking
We read
problem?
that one. I guess so. You can't shoot any game other than whales from a moving automobile. The fuck do you shoot a whale in Tennessee?
You know, that just let's not go there and ask questions because there's a story behind
There's
that.
got to be, and you know me and my geography is hit or miss, but isn't Tennessee landlocked?
Well, yeah, basically.
Okay, so
Unless some whale is going to come up the Tennessee River, which you can take the Tennessee River and move around and move into larger rivers and eventually end up in the ocean.
I see a whale in the Tennessee River. My ass ain't going to that river. Hollow logs may not be sold.
More than 8 women may not live in the same house because that would constitute a brothel.
Wow. It is illegal to use a lasso to catch a fish.
Damn it.
Damn, that would take some skill.
Actually, it's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy?
Yeah.
No. Crimes against nature are prohibited. Okay, don't fuck trees in Tennessee.
The definition of dumb animal includes every living creature.
Interracial marriages are illegal. Oh, you racist state, Tennessee, you.
Mm-hmm.
Tattooing a minor is a misdemeanor.
Actually, when that law went into effect and everything, it wasn't for blacks and whites.
Oh.
It was for whites and Native Americans.
Oh. It is illegal to dare a child to purchase a beer.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It is illegal to place tax on a highway.
Skunks may not be carried into the state. That's because the state stinks enough already, I guess.
There's a whole other page.
Yeah, we'll cover the city laws tomorrow, so we'll keep that in mind and cover the city. Those are just the state laws, guys. All right, now on to hashtag fun. Today's hashtag is hashtag explain a film to a 5-year-old. You go first.
Jason Statham beats up everyone and drives around.
I can make you some toast, but if you ask your mom to hold the chicken between her knees, you're on your own.
So this doll is evil and kills the people in his house. You have dolls in your room. You have dolls in your room, don't you?
Toy Story was the saddest movie childhood ruined.
Daddy needs peace and quiet to write.
Titanic. Sharing is caring.
Let's see. Well, the army guy had to go up the river, put the fat army guy in timeout. No, we don't have any napalm.
In Imagine if we left you by yourself for Christmas. Wouldn't that be funny?
If you miss a crashing flight, you get jinxed.
The hockey man really doesn't like people.
There is good and evil. The Jedi are good. Darth Vader is bad. They fight. The Force wins. Wait. Just have a look.
Man on an island has unhealthy relationship with a soccer ball.
When a robot lady solves crimes in the future and has to stop a puppet guy.
That's Debbie. Debbie has a lot of friends. She likes to have slumber parties with all of her friends.
It's a film you can't watch because I say so.
Don't worry, Captain America and Iron Man are playing tag.
Everyone is equally racist.
A singing nanny puts sugar on everything to make it better.
No, sweetie. Superman didn't really die, and Batman isn't the bad guy.
And on Friday the 13th, this man comes out of the woods. He wears a scary mask, kills people, and needs a timeout. And there's your hashtag fun for Friday.
As soon as he got to know we don't have any napalm. Yeah.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory. No, I haven't watched that film ever.
I've seen it a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And it's fading in my memory, so I may need to revisit it. As always, if you guys want to admit anything weird, silly, funny, quirky, or stupid, the email is in the description, or you can just listen to it as I tell you here now. madwomanhotline@outlook.com. Just title it The Morning Brew. If we use your suggestion, you will get credit and a shout out in the show. And if you include all your social media links and a YouTube channel if you have it, we'll put that down in the description so people can come visit you and follow you as well. So, as always, may your coffee be ever flowing, may your caffeine be strong, and may your Friday be absolutely fabulous, darling.
Have a great weekend.